Welcome to another fucking podcast. Introducing your hosts, Joe, Geo, and Davey. There's every chance it could be a complete disaster. Now, it's time to strap yourself in, fuckface, and get ready for another fucking podcast. Wonder what hurt will it?
Welcome to another fucking podcast. This is Dave.
And this is Joe. You'll notice that there was,
Why the long pause? You're probably asking in your fucking comfy homes. The reason for that is that one of us couldn't be fucking asked to turn up.
the guy that sounds like a fanook.
Yes, the guy who sounds like a total fanny. The guy who mothers fear that their daughters will end up with. It's that guy. It's that beast. It's that fucking borderline rapist.
It's Beppe DeMarco!
So, yes, we told him to be here. We told him, George, let's do some podcasts, let's record some podcasts. Let's put a few in the fucking can. Because if you think that we get together once every fucking week to record this, then you're quite honestly off your fucking trolley. So we told him to be here. We told him what time to be here.
We said,
and the fucker couldn't be asked turning up. We said to him,
we even let him go to the brew, If you want to go to the brew, you go for it, son. You want to sign on? We'll play with Flexibler in your joblessness, you
Do you know what,
cheeky
do you know
bastard.
what, Joe? He probably turned up late for the brew.
If you can't show respect to the government, who can you show respect to?
Well, I'll tell you what he's no showing respect to, Joe. He's no showing respect to our podcast.
The brotherhood.
Our brotherhood.
Yeah.
Our AFP brotherhood. Hashtag AFP. At another FKN POD. www.anotherfknpodcast.com. He's just I'm so angry I can't get my fucking words out, Joe.
David.
I'm so angry.
Deep breaths. Namaste, brother.
This is our baby.
Yes,
He's neglecting our baby.
There's so many places you could go with that, isn't there? But on this occasion, we'll
He
make
better
sure
have a
that,
fucking good excuse,
we'll make
Joe.
sure the many mothers of Cumbernauld aren't chasing them.
He better have a fucking good excuse. Because I'm sick of this shit. This is fucking 3 episodes in, and he's already acting the cunt. He's already acting the cunt.
And I'm the one that's supposed to be the arrogant prima donna.
Do you know what? Fuck it, Joe.
Oh,
This is the cunt here.
Oh.
This is the cunt here. That's a nice ringtone, by the way.
oh, cheers, aye.
Put him on
That's,
speaker.
quality.
Put him on speaker.
Hello.
Where are you?
I'm a little bit caught up.
You're a bit caught up.
What, are you Beyonce?
Are you having a tug?
No, I think it was Usher that sang that song.
Oh, so wait a minute. You're fucking phoning up and giving us attitude. Is that what it is? Yeah, wee dick.
I mean, if you're going to rip me, then at least rip me with the right person to sing the song.
Oh, I'm sorry I get the wrong fucking guy again.
Yeah, excuse us for not being in the fucking iTunes library. Where the fuck are you?
You get caught up in an incident. There was a...
Oh, you're right.
Here, there was this... I was just coming out of Tesco because I was buying a bottle of water just before I came.
Yeah, that's crucial.
You're hardcore, mate.
Aye.
You're
Was it flavoured?
proper hardcore.
Was it lemon and lime?
No, it was just water.
It was just water. Alright.
You're a hardcore motherfucker.
How exciting. What a wonderful thing to hear in a podcast. Carry on.
Oh, do you know what? I'd rather drink a bottle of water. Like, I wanted to quench my thirst, so water was...
Quench my
the
thirst.
bottle of
He's
choice.
actually saying quench my I'm so fucking...
So what happened then, you bellend? Get to it.
So, when I was coming out of Tesco's...
Oh, coming out is right. Aye, coming out is right. Getting a bottle of water in Tesco's is pretty much you coming out.
I'm coming out. I'm coming. Sorry.
Did he sing that right, George?
Well,
Who sang that, you dick? Who sang that? Diana fucking Ross.
that's the thing.
So anyway,
So, I was coming out of Tesco and this old woman just tripped. Like, she actually went in her face. Like, it looked ridiculously sore. And I couldn't just walk away because it was actually...
You could just walk away.
because you've seen a fucking opportunity, you fucking pest.
You could just walk away. You could say to that old woman, listen, I'm sorry you broke your hip, your bone and your fucking
Thanks for the
cheekbones,
20 quid.
but I've got AFP to record.
I have got EFP records, but that's somebody's mum.
Aye, and you still stole her fucking purse, didn't you, you depraved man?
I did not steal her purse.
You've got her national insurance number, haven't you?
A number of some sort.
You're currently selling her details to the closest Nigerian, you fucking... You're a horrible man.
So where are you now?
I'm literally just jumping into the car, but obviously for legal reasons and not breaking the law, I'm not on the phone while I'm driving.
Well, you're going to need to clarify that, George, because it would appear that you are on the phone.
Yeah, but I'm not driving my car, I am sitting in my car about to drive.
Well,
I thought I would phone, because I didn't realise they would have started recording without me.
Well, we know that you're a big one for Police Scotland, so will we let you go and, not drive illegally, you fuckwit? Because, this podcast is missing its notorious historian, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first episode where a guy sort of sitting where I'm sitting right now was saying he was the best member of this podcast. You can't even fucking bother to turn up.
Well, if it's saying I was doing my good duty, because I'm in a holiday.
Aye, I was doing my duties, aye, that's what I was doing, aye.
What part of your duty to this podcast involves you fucking...
Aye, and while we're on the subject of duties, I try them every day, aye. So I get my way to the top, aye. It's a greasy ladder.
It's a greasy slope to the top.
I think it's all bad on my job and stuff.
Yeah, you're actually you're breaking up there a bit, George. If you could fucking speak into the receiver.
Aye, any chance you can fucking upgrade for a Nokia 3410, you dick?
Aye, stop playing Snake and talk to us.
Playing with your snake.
Excuse me, who was the first one to get an iPhone at your 3 years?
Aye, but you still get the same one.
iPhone 1.
No bother, Steve Jobs.
R.I.P.
Actually got a different model.
I'm sorry,
What?
sorry.
You're breaking up. Fucking hang up on that bastard, Joe. Hang up on that bastard.
Aye, he's away.
Aye, fuck him.
So anyway,
Aye.
so by
Let's
the way,
carry on. What do you want to talk about today, Joe?
well, we are on iTunes, and we did just mention
We are on
Steve
iTunes.
Jobs.
You can find this podcast on iTunes. And
Yes.
if you'd like to hit the subscribe button to this podcast, we'd much appreciate
should
it.
we
Because
have
it
a
seems like
donate
it's just
button?
going to be the two of you that are fucking going to be fronting this bastard now.
Aye, there's only 2 people who actually show an interest.
Did you say should we have a donate button? Do you think we should bleed our listeners dry, Joseph?
Fucking right.
Well, George has bled that old woman dry by the sounds of it on the fucking side of the road.
Oh, he's got a purple Durple in his back bin. No
Purple
doubt about
Durple?
it.
Wait, hold on a minute. Is that the wee bastard coming in the new?
Oh, fuck
Oh, you little
is, aye.
fucker. Oh, he had the cheek to turn up.
Well, the Tesco's all around the corner.
He had the cheek to turn up, Joe.
The wee bastard.
He had the cheek to...
Listen,
How was your water?
The water's fine.
Is it good?
I don't understand the harshness of this. I was trying to do my good deed for the day. If you seen an old woman deck it,
You'd steal a purse?
no, I just went over.
Do you know what I would
she
say?
was all right.
I'd say I'm away to record audio gold.
Right,
that's
so
what I would
you
say.
would use that old woman as an episode for this podcast.
Don't say to me, I would
Think
use that
about
old woman. You use that old woman at
He's
the side
stealing
of
her gold.
Yes, she's a leprechaun.
I'm talking about the sovereigns on her thumb, because this is Craig Marlock Tesco we're talking about, so...
Yeah, aye, she was the local darts player.
Bobby George!
Bobby George.
She's good at throwing an arrow.
Bowling.
Jimmy.
So was it a good lot you got then?
No, look, this is what he does, Joe. He fucking turns it round so we're all pals again. What were you late for?
I told you what I was late for.
I'm not accepting that.
I don't know what else to tell you. I went to get.
Was
my-
it cream? Was it the cream again? Is
No.
it a rash?
I went to get a bottle of water, and then the old woman
Caniston.
decked it. I went over to see if she was okay. She was fine. That's fine. I phoned you guys as soon as, because I knew I was going to be late. And here I am. I am evidently late, but you know.
I am what I am. Who sings that?
Listen, I'm not getting into this game. All I'm saying is, if you're going to rip me and then try and quote a person that sang the song, at least get it right. Is what I'm
That
saying.
was Joe, actually. I'm not good,
Oh, that'll be a
Oh,
Sky
that'll be a
News
Sky- a Sky Sports News
update.
update, aye.
What's happening in the world, Joe? What's happening?
Aye. Who's signed for who?
Who cares? It's Libya.
Oh, that's me. Aye.
Rest in peace,
Controversial.
Colonel.
Aye.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, fucking hell.
That'll be my
This
old
is- yeah.
model Nokia that I've got there with the 2-minute delay.
It's the 34.
Oh, fuck, there we go. Oh, something about
I
the
gave
road,
you yours
mate.
is on
Fuck
mute,
that.
mate.
So we've all got iPhones.
Well, technically you never proved nothing.
Well, you know, we'll count that as a blipper. Right, so now that you're here, what do you
Yeah.
want to talk about?
What's
alright.
number 100 on the 101 conversationalist?
Aye, aye. Remember
Well,
that
'cause I
thing you
feel that
googled
we-
for the second episode? What was underneath it?
There was different types of conversations. Like
Right.
it was just topical things. Like if you went for, I don't know who has dinner parties these days. I mean, there's a subject right there. Who has dinner parties these days? Toffs.
Really? Really?
What?
Who has dinner parties these days?
Oh, do you have dinner parties?
Who has dinner parties these days?
Come dine with me. I don't know. There's that wee small show on Channel 4 that airs
He starts
daily.
in a good 7 or 8 minutes late
Cunt.
and wants to talk about who has dinner parties.
It was just a starter. For, you know.
Oh, pardon the pun. Fucking congratulations there, George. That was beautiful. Yeah, it was just an entree. Yeah, pudding.
To the main course. Right.
Uh,
Who the fuck says pudding in Glasgow? You know it's fucking pudding better than anybody.
Aye,
Because you like to pull in it.
There's 3Ds in that when it's in Glasgow. Right, so, you know, I literally can't forgive him, Joe. I'm so angry.
Right, well, is there anything I can do to make it up to you? Because I do feel guilty, right? But I couldn't have that old woman just lying there. Like I said, that's somebody's mum, that's not right.
Right, well, I'll tell you what. Here's what you can do for me. Third episode. Third episode, you're already fucking late. I just want to mention that.
Right, okay.
Right, third episode. That's 1, 2, 3.
Well, we can all count, Dave. We're all adults. We'll be to school.
Yeah, we've all got iPhones.
Aye.
Put your abacus away, mate.
Hold on a minute, I put my socks back on. Right, third episode. What are we going to do for the fourth episode? I want you to fucking sort it.
Well,
I
why
want
don't-
you to fucking sort the fourth episode. You know how I want you to sort it? I want you to get Peter Dixon on the phone.
Oh, you want me from Peter Dixon?
I want you to phone Peter Dixon. I want you to secure an interview.
Well, he doesn't just do it at the drop of a hat. You know,
I'm
he's-
pretty
Well,
sure if you
I'm
take
pretty
that,
sure you're a resourceful guy, George. You can save fucking old women's lives.
If he
You're a
takes-
hero.
if he takes the £20 that he stole for a purse, he could pay him with that.
Can I just say for the record, in case this does make any kind of local newspaper, that I did not steal anything from that old woman.
Other than her virginity.
The dusty old bin.
Yeah. Other than her hymen. That he raked out with a coat hanger.
Right, okay, well, I mean, I'll see if I can get a hold of him.
You
but-
do that and you're forgiven.
Right, okay.
You do that
I
and
don't
you're
think it's
forgiven.
going to be easy, because genuinely, the guy does a lot of shit. And recording.
Right.
Are we still talking about Operation U today?
That's
Which, by the way, we are absolutely assured that Peter is not a part of. And
Unsubstantiated.
it is only allegedly that he fiddled with phone.
honestly, I genuinely hope that he did not listen to the last week's episode, because there is not a chance in hell he's going to be returning any call.
To be honest, I'm just hopeful that people listen at all, George, given that we promised them free podcasters and they got 2.
And a half.
And that's when
That's
we'll
a
be sitting
definite
here.
Charlie Sheen sitcom.
Right, I promise that I will make an attempt to phone him, and if I can't get him,
Right.
then I will personally think of something to bring to the show
Then
next week.
And do you know what? I forgive you, George.
Well,
I forgive you.
I think from David and I, we'd just like to, put an apology out there to our loyal
Yes.
listeners, because George doesn't mean it. He
Yeah,
just
George is very. He's actually he's doing that thing. You know how people in Glasgow do that with their cheek, which obviously you can't see because it's a podcast. But he's been very disrespectful to our listeners. And,
Absolute lies.
Again, George, stop making faces. But we'd obviously like to apologise on behalf of myself, Joe, and even George, even though he doesn't mean it. He's going to try and secure Peter Dixon to, secure your love and happiness with this podcast. And that's about it for today. Flat, empty. Yep. Thanks, George.
Sorry, guys.